We don't really get too many off-leash opportunities since Bear is so excited about dogs. He usually runs to them. We haven't nailed that down yet, but we're definitely working on public training more. Try to get him there. In the meantime, we took a hike just after the sunset. By the time we get to the water, it's dark. The last two people are leaving, and there's nobody here. So Bear has a reflective coat on, so I can see him very easily. I have a headlamp for the way back, and I feel no anxiety because there's no major distractions like dogs would be for him. So super relaxing. The water is beautiful. The bridge. Bear gets to explore. It's really nice. Feels like a little life hack. Can be a little nerve-wracking if you're scared of the dark, but let's go, Bear! Let's go this way! Come on! What is he doing? Oh, he might be stuck. Ooh! Is that a giant bat? I don't know if I got that in the camera. Good boy, Bear! Let's go! Let's go explore the other way! Yeah, good boy! That is a really nice reflective coat. Got it on Amazon for like 10 bucks. It's a little big, but it works. It really works. Not completely dark yet, but the headlamp will be perfect. And if not, I can have the flashlight on my phone too. I've never been down here at this time. I usually don't come here often because it's always jam-packed. It's the place to take your dogs. Now it's the time to take Bear. Quite rocky over here, but not so much when you walk up to the top. It's more sandy. It would probably kind of freak me out if I ended up seeing a person randomly, because looked like everybody was gone when I saw those last two people leave. But besides that, if I don't think about that, it's pretty dang peaceful. We might have to make this a normal thing. We left around 6:30, got here at 6:45. It took us, we got to the water, down to the water at like 7:10. So that should be our future time. Leave the house around 6:30. And people will be heading out by the time you get down to the water, which is where your dog can be off leash. And this would be a good time for me to practice his recall in public, but I don't have any cookies on me to give him. I'm an empty cookie canister at the moment, so I don't want to practice it and then have nothing for him. You know, kind of trains him not to come in the future. But he keeps looking at me, so that's good. Yeah, he's like right at the entrance where you would head back. And if he disappeared, that'd freak me out. Like if his little vest disappeared, I'd be like, oh no, where's my dog? So he's pretty good with staying with me, but not right next to me, which is why I worry about him being off leash when other dogs are around. Because I say that as he's really getting further and further away. Bear, let's go! Down here! Yes, good boy! There's another path up there, that's where he was going. But see how far he gets? Like, if I could reduce the distance, I'd feel more confident having him off leash. But main concern is that recall. Best dog beach I ever took him to was Jupiter Beach in Florida. Apparently it was rated one of the top best dog beach in the United States. And I can definitely vouch for that. If you have a dog and you live in Florida and you can get to Jupiter Beach, I highly recommend. I felt pretty comfortable letting him off there. There were tons of dogs off leash. Some trained, some not. More trained than not, but you know, there were no issues. I mean, Bear would go up and explore, and then when they rejected him or whatever, he would come back to me. I just get worried about other people sometimes. Like, there was a man there where Bear was like, I don't know, I guess smelling his dog a little too much. And he kind of like swatted him with the chuck it like tennis ball picker upper thing. And I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of what worries me the most is, I mean, if Bear bothers another dog, you'd think the dog would let him know, and then, you know, it kind of stop right there, because Bear, if a dog corrects him, he most likely, it depends on how hard the correction is, but no matter what, he doesn't like get aggressive from it. He'll either evacuate, if it's like a really hard aggression, he avoids conflict that way, or he'll be a little more persistent if it's not a hard correction, and at that point I just have to remove him myself. But it doesn't turn into anything more than that with Bear, although it could, depending on how annoying he gets, you know, in the other dog's eyes. The other dog could really have some built up anger if Bear keeps doing something that they keep telling him not to do and he's not listening. So that's why I always try to intervene and usually leave if that is the problem or the case. Bear, let's go this way! Yay, good boy! Not a horrible listener, but definitely not too good anymore when a distraction is around. Or when he's nervous. He won't even like eat if he's nervous. He'll just freeze kind of, or I don't know. But he's definitely getting better with that. Becoming less fearful. Which is why we do the things that we're doing. It's why we get them outside. And let them explore in a safe manner. But they don't have to be afraid. Why are there lights over there? Looks like houses or something. I didn't know that was there. What? What is all that? Can you even get there from here? Maybe not. I hope not. I have no idea what that is. No. No, I don't think you can get there from here. Unless you walk on those rocks, but no, we're not trying to do that. Huh. I don't know what that is. It's interesting. Is that like someone's driveway lit up to their house? I have no idea. That's funny. In the daytime, you don't really notice that at all. Interesting. Well, I'm glad it ends right here, so he can't go over there. Maybe we'll walk back down one more time and head out, because the walk back on the path is 25 minutes. So I'm thinking like walk down the beach one more time and then head back up the path that leads to the parking lot. And when we do that, I'll put him on a leash because I don't want him to run into the woods on the side paths, and then, I don't know, that'd be a whole thing. In the open is good because I can see him clearly, and who knows what's in the woods that he would go and, I don't know. It's pretty good well, I don't know. He might chase a small animal. I can't say for sure, but usually if I tell him to leave it alone, it's not as big of an issue as it would be if it were a dog. But he does like to sniff trails of other animals and kind of follow the trail. So that's something I would be worried about. Baba, what are you doing? Apparently you can always possibly catch a seal here. I think there might have been one time. I don't know if I saw them or if somebody told me they saw them here, but pretty common for people to come here and try to see seals. Next time we do this, I'm gonna make sure I have cheese on me. That way we can practice some recall off leash out in the open like this. And rehearse a strong recall. Because I don't want to rehearse it now if it's not gonna be, if he, you know, maybe he'll come to me the first time I say it, but then he's like, well, you don't have anything to give me when I come to you, so the next time you say it, I'm not going to. And I don't want to practice that. I don't want to make that a habit for him to not listen to me at all, because he usually listens to me when there aren't any distractions. So to start without those distractions, but in a public place, open place, would be the next step, I think. So I want to make sure I set that up right. Now I can say let's go and I can call him and stuff, but I'm not gonna say come here. Those are the magic words where if I say that, he should 100% come to me every time I say that. So I'm gonna set that up for success when we practice and make it the most exciting thing for him to come to me. Like nothing else is exciting except for what I have for him when I say those words, which I think would be cheese. I think that's his most valued, his highest valued reward treat. Just don't want to give him too much, but that would probably be the only time I give that to him, when I need him to come here. So it's like if I have one specific high value reward treat that he only gets when he hears those words, you'd think he would definitely come to me for it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna try that out. Try to solidify it a little more. And I've been taking him to the dog park, but not to attend the dog park, to practice loose leash walking kind of from a distance from the dogs playing at the dog park, which that's definitely gotten better. We've done 2 solid sessions doing that there, and the second one was really good. So we're gonna go back and do the same thing. They say if they're reacting, then you're too close. And that's definitely something I considered, like when he was starting to get a little too hyped up on the leash because he could see dogs. I was too close. We would just get further away and practice it then. So that we're only kind of practicing when he's getting it right. You know, like sometimes, yeah, he's not perfect, and I'm not expecting him to be perfect. But I am expecting him to be neutral on our walks and when he sees other dogs, but we have to build up to that. I'm not gonna expect that from him when I know that's not him. You know, I have to work with him to get there. And while I'm working with him, I just want to make sure to give him the best possible chance to practice what he should be doing, so that it becomes habitual and second nature and something that we won't have to practice anymore. It's just something that he'll be doing eventually after all the training and practicing. So bye-bye, this way! This way and let's go are kind of, they're lower than come here. So I don't need him. Damn, he just disappeared. Oh, there he is. To come here necessarily, because there's nothing going on. So if there were something going on and I said those words, he would definitely need to, so. But I can't expect him to do that right away if he doesn't know what to do when he hears those words. Like if he doesn't know he's supposed to come to me every time he hears those words. Oh, he's getting closer. It's kind of an optical illusion when you look at him in the vest. You just see the vest moving, so it's very, or his eyes. I'm like, is he moving towards me or is he walking in the same spot? I can't tell. Beautiful night. Oh, he has the zoomies. What's in there? Uh-oh. Okay, let's go this way. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. This way, we're gonna go this way. You wanna run? Run! Good boy, Bear. I was just thinking, where's the moon? I don't see it. Moon is not out. Maybe it's over there. That's why it's so bright over there. No idea. Bye-bye! Let's go! Good boy! I like having the flashlight on the phone because I can see him way better, obviously, with the light on. I have my headlamp for the way back, but it's definitely brighter than my phone, so I don't want to wear it right now. But if I were to shut the phone off, I wouldn't really be able to see him at all. So I might switch it up. Shut the phone off for a little bit, and then I'll put the headlamp on and head back. That's gonna be the scary part. Heading back from the beach to the parking lot, up the trail. I'm gonna have Bear on leash when I do that, and I'm gonna have my headlamp on, and hopefully max it'll take me is 25 minutes. That's how long it took me to walk here pretty slowly, or like at a normal pace. So if I pick it up a little bit, maybe I could get there, I don't know, in 15-20 minutes. I'm sure the being surrounded by woods and wild animals and darkness will encourage me to pick it up a bit. Alright, I'm gonna I'm gonna go then. And we're gonna get ready to head back. I'm gonna have to get Bear so I can put the leash back on him. Just listen to the water one more time before we go. Well, at least I can hear him. I might not be able to see him, but I can hear him rummaging around in the back. Well, let me go look. I hope there's no trash. No. No, he's just walking. He looks headless. It just looks like a floating vest. It's crazy. Okay, back to the water. Also, what would freak me out is if he started barking. Oh, he's right here. Hi, Bubba! I could put the leash on him right now. Good boy, are you ready to go? That was awesome. I didn't have to... Where is my leash? Oh, it's right here. I just dropped it. Perfect. So we'll clip that on. Wait. Alright. There, look at me. Yes, good boy. Oh, you good boy. Did you come to sit with me and listen to the water? Aren't you just the sweetest? He wanted to come say goodbye before I turned the video off. He wanted to let you guys know that he's safe on the leash now for us to head back down the trail to the parking lot. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed this walk on the beach with Bear and I in the dark. And hopefully we'll be able to do this again with some cheese and practice that recall. Bye. Pretty dang dark. Into the woods we go. I'll definitely put a clip of us back at the parking lot. So I have an end goal here. We will make it back. So this is my headlamp on, searching for the entrance here. Look at that, it's so creepy. The entrance, we might have missed it. Where's the entrance? I feel like the entrance is further down over here. Actually, it might be up here and to the right. Here, let's go up here. People had a fire here. It says no fires allowed. You know it would be creepy? If we saw eyes in the woods. Oh man. That would definitely be creepy. Where, this way? Okay, so I think, wow, we're really, I think if we go this way. There, over here. I'm gonna stay close to the water so that if I get lost in the woods here, at least I can go back on the beach and start over. Hang on. But I think oh my god, it's so scary to turn around. The path should be I'm looking for like the larger path to get back to the parking lot. And I don't see it. But I know, oh, okay, is it this? Over here. Oh yes, okay, because that's a bench. That bench is a good sign. But this is right here. So this main path, so that's the beach. And this is the main path. And the path that I'm on they go straight to the woods, and then we're trying to go up here to the main path. So that's the beach. That's the woods. That's the woods. This is the main path, which is also the woods. It's just a wider path. Holy crap. This is a lot scarier than I thought it would be. Like, so I kind of feel better if I talk to the camera like I'm not alone. My flashlight is actually not as big as I thought it'd be. I mean, bright. Slow down. Wait, I don't like that he's pulling me. He's pulling me and he's looking into the woods. That is scary. Oh my god, I do see eyes. There's eyes back there. They just disappeared. Okay, I hope it's a freaking deer. Oh my god, I saw eyes. That's really scary. Let's go, let's go. Bear's pulling me. I don't know if it was a deer because it disappeared so fast. Oh my god, there's more eyes over there. Oh my gosh. That is so freaky. Yeah, there's definitely wild animals out here. I'm starting to shake. Maybe we should run. But if we run, will they chase us? Oh god. If we run, will they chase us? I'm just not gonna look into the woods. Oh my god. Oh, that's a sign. That's the woods. I keep looking into the woods and seeing eyes. It's pretty freaking scary. No big deal. They're probably there during the day and you just don't see them because they just blend in so well, you know? I couldn't even get the eyes on camera because they moved so quickly and I'm walking on ice, but Bear knew something was there because he was kind of pulling me towards it. Okay. I mean, I don't think there's any bears. No, there's no bears out here. Oh, maybe black bears? I don't know, there might be black bears. But there's definitely coyotes and deer. So I'm thinking what we saw was a coyote. I cannot stop like looking all around me because I'm not trying to have any surprises. But they were definitely animal eyes because they were low. Definitely looked like, I would say coyote because I feel like deer eyes are closer together and a little bit higher. So I'm not seeing any now. I feel a little better. Definitely feel a little better that we got away from it. But I saw something twice, so I don't know if there's two of them or if it was the same one. But either way, I'm not seeing it now. So maybe it was just curious what we were doing. And now that it saw us leave, it left as well. I tried to talk loudly so that it knew, you know, I'm not like an animal they'd want to eat. What would really freak me out now at this point is if I started hearing coyotes like cackling or something really closely to me. Let's go. Let's go. He keeps looking into the woods. Scary. Or what would scare me is if I saw a bunch of eyes in one area. As in there's a pack of them. But I know that's kind of rare. Usually they cackle and scream and sound, oh my god, I almost tripped. Sound like screaming ladies because they want to appear that there's more of them than there actually are. But even if there were 2 or 3 or 1, I'd still be pretty freaked out. So, like if they were right next to each other, because I know I saw 2 eyes back there, but I saw them separately. They weren't next to each other. Like I saw a set of pair of eyes and disappeared. Then I walked up a little bit and looked to my left again and saw them again. So maybe it was the same one because it had just moved up a little bit. That would make sense. Okay. Yeah. Nothing's following us, so we're good. We are good. Oh my god, that's an ambulance. Okay. Come on. And plus Bear keeps like, I don't know, he kind of alerts me. I'm not afraid. I just saw a red light blink up there. That must have been the ambulance passing by. So we must be pretty close to the road already, which is great. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, he kind of looks into the woods and then I kind of know, all right, something's there, let's pick it up, you know, and then he'll just walk normally. So definitely like that he alerts me. Jeez. I mean, the eyes, they weren't that far from us, but they were probably just watching. They were probably just watching us. Wow, it looks way darker when I zoom it out. Oh yes, I saw a car. Oh my gosh. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, I'm definitely moving a lot faster than the time we walked there the first time walking there. So we walked a lot faster because it's only been about 11 minutes. Oh my God. He was freaking me out. He was walking really slowly, but it was because of that leaf. I was like, what are you stalking? I can't see. But it was just a leaf. Oh my God, I feel so much better. Okay. Yeah. Let's go, bear. Woo. So we cut that time in just about half because not quite there yet, but the first time it took us 25 minutes. And this time we're almost there, and we're at 12 minutes now. So that's what adrenaline does for you when you feel like your life is endangered. That's awesome. That's awesome. Woo. See, I love that, but I wish it didn't get so dark so fast. I mean, it's only gonna get lighter out later from here, so that's great. It'll buy us some time. On the other hand, that's why people leave, because they're leaving before it gets dark. Oh my God, that stick freaked me out. They're leaving before it gets dark. I'm also looking into the woods for eyes because I think it's pretty cool that you just randomly see a pair of eyes watching you. Cool but scary. Cool because you know it's an animal, most likely. Terrifying if it was a person. Holy crap. Or like a bear. That would be really scary. Oh jeez. I really need to pay attention to where I'm walking. There's giant rocks and I keep tripping on them. Whew. That one was slippery. I've heard about coyote attacks, so that's what scares me. The thought of being ripped apart alive by coyotes. But I don't think that's a normal thing for them. I think that's pretty rare. I'm not really sure why that happens, why some people get attacked. Maybe they're too close to their den or their babies, or they haven't eaten in a long time, or just some reasons I can think of off the top of my head. But I feel if you're minding your own business, they would do the same, right? Right? Jeez. I can't believe I was down there. I can't believe we just walked from that dark, dark tunnel. Holy crap. Look at that. It's so dark. Oh, okay, let's go. Let's go, bear. Come on, bear. I want to get there in the next minute so we can say we got there 10 minutes sooner than the way up. Oh. I mean, it makes sense that the wild animals are further back there because they're away from the road up here. I just wasn't expecting to see that. But yeah, I could feel myself calm down and then slow down. So maybe I need to see another pair of eyes to pick it up. Although bear keeps stopping and smelling the ground. I blame him. We would have already been up there if you didn't keep stopping. Let's go, Bear. I know you're trying to enjoy your walk, but I'm getting hungry. Well, I definitely worked up an appetite. I have no idea what I'm gonna eat, but I know I have canned chili in the car. I could just eat one on the way home. Crack it open and eat it. Pretty sure I have a fork. I never cook the chili, I just eat it straight out of the can. It's delicious. Let's do one more sweep around so I can see if there's any more eyes. Nope. It was pretty shortly after I put my headlamp on too. Just kind of looked up and they were there. Just a few minutes after I put the headlamp on. So I wonder how long they were kind of watching us for. Bear, let's go. Good boy. I think that's a bird. Let's go, Bear. We'll get water at the car. Come on, water at the car. Let's go. There's like a little stream. I don't know if he's trying to get to it, but it looks stagnant, so I don't want him to drink it. What is that noise? Oh, it's moving. I hear it. I hope that's a bird and not a baby coyote chirping. It's creepy. It's over here. Definitely on edge, but that's gotta be a bird. Okay. Here we are. So, 18 minutes, but it would have taken us a lot less. I swear we could have got here 14, 15 minutes, but Bear kept stopping, which he didn't really do too much on the way there. But there she is. A big relief to make it out of the woods. I don't know how people sleep out in the woods. I don't know how they backpack out in the woods. I would love to do that. I definitely don't think I could do it alone the first time. I think I have to start with people who know what they're doing. All right, back at the parking lot. Okay, we are on our way to going to eat dinner. Bear, you want dinner? You want to go eat dinner? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Bear, jump in. Good boy. Go ahead, jump up. Good boy. I'll take this off so we can put a seatbelt on. Lock it. There we go. Safe and sound. And he didn't want his water, but I have it right here. I'm gonna pour it back in the bottle. All right. Yay! That was fun. Totally forgot I have minimal gas, but the light was on and it shut back off, so I think I'll be good.